Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today your friend Dan will be recommending the top 10 best new Isekai fantasy anime 2022. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe as well as turn on the notification bell and leave a like if you enjoy the video. Now without further ado, let's start. Number 10. Vermeil in Gold. Alto Goldfield, a diligent student at the Ortigia Academy of Magic, aspires to become a powerful sorcerer. But he is unable to become one as, despite his excellent grades and strong commitment to his studies, he fails his summoning class. With the threat of repeating a year hanging over his head, Alto tries following an old, worn-out grimoire in a desperate attempt to resolve his situation. To his surprise, he succeeds and summons a powerful demon named Vermeil. As a sign of gratitude for releasing her, Vermeil agrees to become Alto's familiar, sealing their relationship with a deep kiss. Little does Alto know what else he is capable of and what Vermeil's past hides. Number 9. Utawarerumono, Mask of Truth. After the events of Mask of Deception, the Yamato Empire is now ruled with an iron fist by a ruthless usurper who seeks to subjugate all before him. It's up to a couple of familiar faces to band together against the might of the Imperial Army, and the fate of the world hangs in the balance as nations and generals must pick a side to fight with in this perilous civil war. Secrets will be revealed, friendships will be tested, and battles will be fought. Will peace and order be restored, or will victory at any cost be the beginning of the end? Number 8. Parallel World Pharmacy. World-class medical researcher Kanji Yakutani lost his little sister to a tumor years ago due to ineffective treatment. To honor her legacy, he has dedicated his research to developing new medications for such conditions. But as fate would have it, he overworks himself and passes away at the age of 31, only to be given a second chance at life in another world. When he wakes up, Kanji finds himself in the body of a 10-year-old boy named Falma de Medicis, the son of an esteemed family of medical practitioners in the Saint-Fleuve Empire. Bearing the mark of a deity's divine blessing, Falma is capable of performing a unique divine art, allowing him to create and reduce any substance with the knowledge of its chemical properties. After reading through some pharmacology books, Falma realizes that this world is operating on similar medical practices as in ancient times. He also learns that medicine is an exclusive privilege to the nobility, depriving commoners of proper medical care. Using the knowledge from his past life and the divine abilities granted to him, Falma resolves to make medicine available to those who need it, irrespective of class. Number 7. Luminous Witches. As the United World fights for its freedom against the alien forces known as the Neuroi, human girls with magical abilities, called witches, continue to battle. With the persisting conflict affecting morale, Grace Maitland Stewart, a retired witch who still serves in the army, presents a plan advocating the power of music as an invaluable support that can change the tides of war. Unfortunately, her proposal is written off, prompting Grace to find a way to prove the potential of her idea to her superiors. She enlists the help of Alapai Vicky Lenema and Eleanor Giovanna Gasion, two witches who have already seen some success as singers, to recruit other witches and form the League of Nations Air Force's Music Squadron. The campaign manages to produce 7 promising candidates. Among them, 14-year-old Virginia Robertson, despite having no military experience whatsoever, seems to possess an ability too significant to ignore. Number 6. Uncle from Another World. After a fatal encounter with a truck, Takafumi Takaoka's uncle, Yusuke Ajisen Shibazaki, lies comatose for 17 years. When he finally regains consciousness, Ajisen begins to ramble in a foreign tongue and reveals that he had been transported to a magical world called Grand Baamal. Takafumi dismisses his uncle's claims as nonsense until an incantation makes a cup of water hover in the air. In a flash of brilliance, the pair creates a YouTube channel to showcase Ajisen's magical abilities. The responsibility now falls on Takafumi's shoulders to acquaint Ajisen with everything that has transpired during his absence, including getting him up to speed with the internet, new technology, and surprisingly, the outcome of the 90s console war, the result of which was especially distressing for a hardcore Sega fan. With Ajisen wisdom from his otherworld experiences, they grow their YouTube channel and tackle online comments and trolls. The journey of this uncle-nephew duo promises to be anything but conventional. Number 5. My Isekai Life. After working himself to death in a hostile corporate environment, Yuji Sano gets a second chance when he transmigrates to a game-like fantasy world. Although he wishes to lead an unassuming life, Yuji learns that he has the title of a monster tamer, the weakest rank of adventurer. With his newfound skills, he tames a number of slimes around him and, with their help, acquires magical powers to become a sage, a second profession that capitalizes on such potential. Even after gaining overwhelming strength, the scars from the life Yuji left behind keep him from going all out. However, he might not be able to hide his abilities for much longer, as unforeseen dangers threaten to destroy the world that is now his only home. Number 4. Skeleton Knight in Another World. After falling asleep while playing an online game, a man wakes up and finds himself transported to that game's world as his in-game character, Ark. He wastes no time adjusting to his new environment, but soon realizes that he is using the skeleton avatar he chose when creating his character, which forces him to hide his visage to avoid unwanted attention. Ark goes to the nearby castle town of Luminous, hoping to become an adventurer and take on quests to earn money. With his overpowered abilities, Ark embarks on a fantastical journey, exploring diverse territories, looting various monsters, and helping people get out of sticky situations. However, his seemingly innocuous actions may soon involve him in a brewing large-scale conflict that will forever alter the fate of the realm. Number 3. Black Summoner. To prepare for reincarnation in another world, Kelvin gives up select memories from his previous life in exchange for powerful abilities, additional skill points, and an S-class summoner title. As a bonus, the goddess facilitating his rebirth, Melfina, offers him a choice of any companion to give him a head start in his summoner role. Kelvin, who has fallen head over heels for Melfina at first sight, promptly chooses the deity, confident that his passionate feelings for her will resurface even without all of his memories. Kelvin embarks on his exciting new journey with Melfina as his guide. However, in order to summon his beloved goddess' physical form, he needs to acquire significant amounts of mana points, and the best way to accomplish this is to level up by fighting strong enemies and making contracts with even stronger companions. Number 2. Reincarnated as a Sword. A nameless sword wakes up to discover he has been reincarnated from his former life as a human. With his power of telekinesis, he moves around this new world, acquiring several skills and abilities. When the sword comes upon a forest filled with monsters, he meets a young girl fleeing from a beast. Grabbing the sword, the girl easily defeats the monster. After introducing herself as Fran, she names the sword Shursho and officially becomes his wielder. The two set out to become adventurers, but unfortunately for Fran, she is a member of the Black Cat tribe, a beast kin group with a bad reputation. No member of this tribe has ever evolved into a mightier beast, but Fran plans to be the first and achieve her parents' dream. As Shursho promises to remain her sword until she attains her goal, they form an unstoppable partnership of impressive strength. Number 1. Overlord Season 4. Irantal, the capital city of the newly established Sorcerer Kingdom, suffers from a dire shortage of goods. Once a prosperous city known for its trade, it now faces a crisis due to its caution, or even fear, of its king, Ianzula Gaon. To make amends, Ian sends Albedo to the city as a diplomatic envoy. Meanwhile, the cardinals of the slain theocracy discuss how to retaliate against Ians after his attack crippled the Riestai's kingdom's army, plotting for the Baharuth Empire to take over the Sorcerer Kingdom. However, when Emperor Jerkniv Rune Farlord El Nix arranges a meeting with the theocracy's messengers at a coliseum, he is confronted by none other than Ians himself. With their secret gathering now out in the open, the Emperor and his guests learn that Ians has challenged the Warrior King, the Empire's greatest fighter, to a duel. With Ain's motivations beyond his comprehension, Jerknev can do nothing but watch as humanity's future changes before his very eyes. Well everyone, that's it for today's. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button for more upcoming video. See you guys in the next one.